Hey folks, welcome back to the channel. Alright, so I'm continuing to work on the 936 and get it roadworthy. So we got it running, got the transmission, oil and filter changed out, we got the fuel filters changed out, we got new lights on there, or turn signals. I haven't done the headlights yet, but that's coming. But when I had the lights on, I noticed I didn't have any turn signals, so I continued to do my troubleshooting. But come to find out that the whole flasher module was taken out of the truck. I went to my 24P, looked up the part that I needed and how to replace it, and got the new flasher module. So now I'm gonna install this new flasher module and see if we can get turn signals and get this truck on the road. So the flasher module goes right up there on the firewall. You can see the outline and the two bolt holes. I hope the screws that I bought are the right size. I thought they went all the way through, but there's already got nuts on the other end I just screwed these into, which makes it easier. But I reckon I should have checked that out. So hopefully these will work. I can get this mounted and get my flashers working and turn signals. So when connecting this, there's a little tip right there. You line that up, slide it on down in there, screw that down. Now that ensures your connection stay tight and is watertight. Well, looks like I lucked out again, because I climbed in the other side and was looking on the floor, and sure enough, two more screws popped up. These a little longer, and these may be the right screws to go in there. So let me pull that little one out. Put my ground wire back on. Now let's see if we can get in that hole. I wonder if I can hang that thing upside down. Well, that thing goes like that. Yeah. All right. We're gonna try this one more again. Get in there. All right, we got that one. Now, see if we can set this one. I think we're in business. All right. So there's where your flasher sits on the M939 series trucks. I believe it's the same for the A1 and A2. It might even be the same spot for your 800 series, but don't hold me to that. I'll check my M54 and see. Now, let's see if we got turn signals. And yep, we got a little flashy light on the inside. And that should be the four-way position. Let's check on the outside and see what happens. Left turn signal at the front. Uh-oh, no turn signals at the rear. Right turn signal at the front. And we got a right turn signal at the rear. So something's going on with my left turn signal at the rear. All the wires seem tight, so that could be a bad module. I got it straight from the manufacturer. They couldn't sell it, so they sent it to me in a box. That could be bad, but I will check and see what the deal is. While we're here, I'll give you an update on the stuff that I've done to the truck so far and getting it back roadworthy. Was, as you know, I had the video replacing the alternator and the water pump, but then my camera decided to act up on me, so I wasn't able to film, but I changed the filters on the transmission. So here's the external filter up in the engine compartment. Had to swap that out. And there's a pan for the transmission. So I changed the transmission fluid out on this truck. It had the engine oil in it, and I went ahead and put in the universal hydraulic. But inside that pan is an internal filter. That was clogged up. I took the truck out for a test drive, and on the way back in, it quit on me. Transmission gave out. Luckily, I made it back to here, but then it just quit, wouldn't go. And the PTO was still turning, but I was getting nothing. No gears, reverse, anything. So I changed the fluid out, and I mean, it was full, but the fluid felt like water. It was clean. It wasn't, contaminated. It just had the consistency of water. So I put the new fluid in there and still got nothing. So I decided to go ahead on and change the filter. And sure enough, once I changed the filter, the truck went ahead and ran. But I think I'm gonna flush that and go ahead and put another one on there, change that again, and just clean it out completely. And also change the oil in the transfer case. And then change the engine oil. And then jump on that hydraulic tank, all 100 gallons of that, get that going. Well, there you have it, folks. The Buffalo Soldier, a 1990 BMW Harsco M936A2 medium wrecker. It's not quite ready for prime time, but it's getting there. Now let's take on a road trip and see how she does. building up. Primary, secondary. Coolant. Transmission temperature. Oil pressure is good. Got about half a tank of fuel. I'll put some in there. So all the vitals are reading okay. I do have 2 tires that have a slow leak, but I'll get around to fixing those. Right now, I'll just pump them up. They last a couple days, so I'll just pump it up so I'll save up some money, replace the tires one by one, and I'm gonna get a hard top for this. I'm not a fan of the soft top. I'm gonna get a hard top, some other stuff I want to add to it. But like I said, we'll see how Buffalo Soldier does. First thing I'm gonna do is pull over here this Black Knight, put some air in the tires. I don't know why, but the air to take off. Come in, but that's not going to stop us. Well, I'd say one thing after another. Everything was going fine till I heard airlines give out. And all 4, fortunately, it's the lines going to the bleed valves. So I think I have to get some way to cut them off. But there's a hole there, 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 and a hole there. 1, 2, 3, 4. So all 4 of them blew. And that's just old lines. Thing now is how to get back to my other truck and go from there.